Right now, while you're watching this, your brain is on fire, not real fire, chemical fire. Your brain is 2% of your body weight. It uses 20% of all the glucose in your blood. Every thought you have costs fuel. Watching this video, glucose, deciding whether to keep watching, also glucose, your brain is running a chemistry experiment and it is billing your bloodstream for it. That organ is expensive and it knows it. Glucose is a sugar, 6 carbons, 12 hydrogens, 6 oxygens. It looks like a tiny ring when it's dissolved in your blood, and it is dissolved in your blood right now, about a teaspoon's worth spread across your entire circulation. That single teaspoon is keeping you conscious. Here's what your cells do with it. They run it through a thing called glycolysis. 10 steps, 10 different enzymes lined up one after the other, stripping the glucose apart like a pit crew taking a race car down to the axles. What comes out the other end is pyruvate and a little bit of ATP. ATP is the energy coin your cells actually spend. Glucose is the paycheck. ATP is the cash. Now, if you have oxygen around, and you do because you're breathing, that pyruvate goes into the mitochondria. The mitochondria run it through a much longer process. Total yield from one glucose molecule, about 30 to 32 ATP. Pretty good deal. But if you don't have enough oxygen, like when you're sprinting full speed, you only get 2 ATP, 2 out of the same molecule. That's why you can't sprint forever. Your cells switched from the premium plan to the free trial. And then there's red blood cells. Red blood cells gave up their mitochondria entirely, just threw them out. Red blood cells run on glycolysis alone, 2 ATP per glucose all day, every day, no breaks. They are the most dedicated employees in your body, and they are working with the worst possible equipment. One more thing, every glucose molecule in every food chain on Earth started in a plant. Plants take carbon dioxide from the air, water from the ground, and use sunlight to click them together into glucose. That's photosynthesis. Every apple, every slice of bread, every steak, because the cow ate grass and the grass made glucose from the air. You are, and I need you to sit with this for a second, chemically made of air that a plant organized. Your body keeps blood glucose in a very tight range. Too low, you pass out. Too high, you damage blood vessels, kidneys, nerves, eyes. The system that manages this runs on 2 hormones. Insulin, made by beta cells in your pancreas, pushes glucose into your cells when levels run high. Glucagon from alpha cells in the same organ pulls stored glucose back into the blood when levels drop. Diabetes is what happens when that system breaks. Type 1, the immune system attacks and destroys the beta cells. No insulin. Type 2, the cells stop listening to insulin. The glucose piles up in the blood with nowhere to go. 537 million adults worldwide had diabetes in 2021. The International Diabetes Federation projects 783 million by 2045. The molecule hasn't changed. The system around it in our bodies and in our food supply is handling more load than it was built for. Glucose is the simplest story in chemistry. A plant grabs carbon from the sky. An animal eats the plant. The cells burn the carbon and keep the lights on. Every living thing on this planet is running the same fuel through the same process. Billions of years, same molecule. That's the vital category, glucose, the molecule your body is spending right now. Just to hear me say that, if you liked this, subscribe. We cover one substance at a time every episode. I'll see you on the next one, assuming your glucose holds out.